Well, not exhaustive. Our nation has historically been divided on the gun control debate by two main train of thoughts. Conservatives believe that this is an inalienable right to own a weapon for self-defense, recreation, and everything in between. They believe the Constitution protects this freedom the same way it does for speaking your mind or going to church. On the contrary, liberals feel that owning a weapon should be more of a privilege and that regulating guns doesn't infringe on democracy. This divisive landscape has been barren in many regards, with not much mutual ground to agree on. Some, however, have found a plateau, a consensual conclusion that there are just some individuals that should not have access to a weapon. Dylan Roof posted contentious pictures with racist captions on a Russian-based website. Prior to murdering 9 in a South Carolina church, Omar Mateen pledged ISIS before killing 49 in Orlando. And Nicholas Cruz began introducing himself as a school shooter prior to opening fire at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. In all cases, authorities failed to intervene.
How difficult has it been working in the political climate that we're in right now?
Very difficult.
The Extreme Risk Protection Order Act has been read twice now on the Missouri House floor by Democratic State Representative Alan Green. His legislation, House Bill 2664, proposes that family members are given the power to take their loved ones to court, removing their guns in the process if a judge adjudicates them for a mental illness. It's a policy known as a gun violence restraining order, and it's growing in popularity nationwide.
If we, for one moment, can stop a tragedy, we save some lives, then this has been worth it.
However, in Missouri, it may have fallen on deaf ears.
Do I see anything actually being done about it? No. But that doesn't deter me from having hope that one day we will get to the point.
With all the stuff that's going on right now, nobody wants to touch a gun bill at all.
Republican State Rep Donna Lichtenegger is a lifelong NRA member and represents Cape Girardeau. She sponsors a bill, now passed through committee, that gives a judge the capability of removing a weapon from an individual in the middle of domestic violence. However, in her eyes, that's far from gun regulation. I guess going back to the original point, this isn't a gun problem.
I don't think so. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. And nobody wants to talk about that.
I see one side proposing ideas to help fix this and the other side stomping off saying no. If somebody was a really bad driver and we knew that, there are steps that we can do to make sure that that person doesn't hurt people with the vehicle.
Skylar Johnston is the executive director for Greene County Democrats, a father of 2, a son of a veteran, and a native of rural Oregon County.
This may not be the best way to do it. And if a in-depth debate where both sides have their time to vocalize their issues, if after that it comes out that this might not be the best way, I'm fine with that. My problem is when the other side puts their fingers in their ears and says, no, 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 like a petulant child.
Despite heated debate regulating the sale and distribution of firearms based on an individual's mental capacity or unlawful action is not a foreign concept. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, or ATF, outlines these restrictions in Form 4473. If you've bought a gun legally over the counter, it's likely you filled this out. Question 11F explicitly asks the buyer if they've been adjudicated as a mental defective. Answering yes would disqualify them from the purchase. Despite differing viewpoints, all legislators I talked with agree on one thing. A single bill will not stop violence in this country. It starts with speaking up and taking action, regardless of whether or not a restraining order is in place.